Here we go. Welcome to my E3 2021 Xbox and Bethesda press conference, reactions, and recap. This is day 2, and just in a matter of minutes, I'm going to try to go through this as quick as I can. I have a couple things I want to mention going towards the end. And no Elder Scrolls 6. I thought we were going to see this throughout the conference, but we didn't get it. I want to say throughout the conference, I thought it was going to be included. But we can't get everything. You can't get all the games that you're looking for. And that's why they have a different variety of games. So I did like a couple titles that I'm going to mention in this video. But today, being day 2 for the E3 coverage, you can catch up with yesterday's conferences if you want to with Devolver Digital and Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, however you choose to call it or name it. But I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying the different games, and I'm happy. I'm happy that we have an event anyway during these crazy times anyway. But in a matter of minutes, we're going to talk about Square Enix and check that out. And then we're going to be watching the PC gaming show. I know Warner Bros. Or WB has some things that they want to show. I'm just going to end up watching that. So I'll be keeping an eye out for games that I might want to end up getting. But we're just going to run through the games and talk about them. And as usual, if you want to catch up with the show, just in case you didn't have enough time or you missed it, Xbox and Bethesda ended up doing their show together because Xbox bought out Bethesda, so they teamed up and decided to do their show together for their game showcase. And I'll link you guys to the show in the description, and you guys can check it out yourself and catch up for whatever you missed. And all the titles and the release dates are going to be in the description as usual. So just keep on saying the same thing. All right, but let's get started. Get into the games here. Starfield ended up getting leaked a little bit earlier prior to the show. I never played a Starfield game before, but it looks good. And maybe it'll be like Star Wars. Maybe it'll be like a Fallout in space sort of game for gameplay itself. It sure looks good. But this is going to be coming out November 11th of next year. So maybe around the holiday season for 2022. But with these games, just because these games have titles and they have release dates, it's not going to be guaranteed to follow through because this game could get delayed. You never know. Anything could happen. Games like Cyberpunk got delayed so many times, so it's things like that. It can run into trouble, errors, lots of glitches and performance issues and stuff like that. Anything can happen. And one thing that I want to throw out here as a key is that you might want to get Xbox Game Pass because you can play these games day 1 as far as the Game Pass goes if you get it, if you don't already have it. Our next game was Stalker 2, a first-person shooter. I never played this game before. It looks pretty good. It's called Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. Set for April 28th of 2022. And one of my personal favorites from this game, well, from this conference, I said from this game, Back 4 Blood is going to be the new Left 4 Dead. I got to see this, I got a glimpse of this a while back, way before E3 even started. And this is from the makers of Left 4 Dead. And I'm surprised Valve never even wanted to come out with a Left 4 Dead 3, but Back 4 Blood is just as good, if not probably going to be better than a Left 4 Dead 3. So you can basically think of this as the new Left 4 Dead set for October 12th. So I'm really excited to really just check this out and play this with some of you guys that might be interested in playing together. And one thing I like is that it's just so much fun with the co-op, battling all those different creatures and stuff. It's not just all about surviving. You can also play as the other side and go after the humans themselves, just like you can in Killing Floor 2 that I really liked and enjoyed, and I still play from time to time for their seasonal updates, where you can play as the Zeds. So they showcased a PvP, which is like I mentioned, with playing as the zombies or the Zeds in Killing Floor 2, and a swarm mode. I don't know what that's going to be like, but I'm interested in checking it out. October has a lot of good games, so I'm excited for that. But Back 4 Blood, October 12th. Contraband was shown, no release date for that. Sea of Thieves, for you guys that have it. You guys are getting a free update, or Pirates of the Caribbean, or a Caribbean sort of crossover. You can basically think of it because they have Captain Jack Sparrow in it as well. It's called Sea of Thieves: A Pirate's Life. A free update or a free DLC coming June 22nd. Yakuza Like a Dragon is out on Game Pass today along with other Yakuza titles. Yakuza Like a Dragon. Battlefield 2042. I already seen this game before, but the only difference is we got to see gameplay, a big gameplay review of the multiplayer. You got tanks, airplanes, and you can jump off rooftops, and you can use your glider or your wingsuit like you can in Blackout, like you can in that already. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this game. So I'm curious to see if some of you guys are going to get it. They took out the campaign. I liked playing the campaign for any first-person shooters. I wanted a Bad Company 3. Well, no knock against Battlefield 2042, but dropping $70 for just a multiplayer focused game, I don't think so. I'm not sure about that. And then the only difference on my PlayStation 5, I'm just gonna get a level cap or a lobby capacity upgrade for 128 players. It definitely seems like it's going to be a lot of fun and it looks good. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it. $70 for just only a strictly online game. I was just hoping it would have more to it, especially the campaign. And most people don't talk about this other game. It's another shooter I want to bring up, an FPS game, or just another shooter I'll say. Spec Ops: The Line was one of the games that I played. I think it was a PlayStation Plus game. It had a very heartfelt story, and that's why I like playing these games, because you have characters you get to know and you begin to like them and just want them to go on. You cheer for them and want them to go on and continue to survive and keep fighting the good fight and during the wars and stuff like that. I don't think some people out there have played Spec Ops: The Line, but games like that with a great story, I just like that. I had that same feeling with Bad Company 3 and the Battlefield campaigns. So I think on the lowest of keys, low key, I think that the developers was just sat down and was like, well, we don't have enough players playing the campaign. Do we really want to waste our time building and going out of our way to create and develop characters, from naming the characters and just coming up with a story, a script, and a plot of the story and stuff like that, and some kind of antagonist to go after, and for a little short campaign? They probably just denied it and threw it out and trashed it and just said, you know what, we'll just make it online, because everybody just rushes online to just play, level up, find the guns, the best guns, level up your classes, where you're running an assault, engineer, a meta class, or a recon, which is basically the sniper, because everybody mostly is going to be in the back sniping, not playing the objective. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It looks fun and chaotic, but I'm just on the fence of whether or not I want to get this game and just spend the $70 for the PlayStation 5 upgrade or the PS5 version of the game just to play online only. So I'm not sure. It looks really good and a lot of fun to play though, but it just sucks that it's not going to have anything else besides multiplayer. But one thing I did like was just when they were they were all in the elevator, and you can do just in game and just adjustments to your class with weapon attachments and stuff like that. When he goes into the elevator, they were all waiting to go on up to the top room. You can make adjustments to your class right away. You don't have to respawn and change your class. You can keep what you have and what you probably currently unlock for that particular class, and make the necessary changes to fit your playstyle. So that's pretty cool. But that's all I wanted to really say as far as that game goes. This game called 12 Minutes was shown. Almost forgot to mention, Battlefield 2042 is coming out October 22nd. 12 Minutes is going to be coming out August 29th of this year. It seems like it's going to be a indie game. It looks like a love story, almost similar to how Maquette was. I really like that game from PlayStation Plus. Now my game of the show, Psychonauts 2. August 25th, I really enjoyed playing the first game. I played it late, years later, in comparison to everybody else, but I really enjoyed it as a real retro classic playthrough that I played. It was just a lot of fun. I can't wait to play as Rasputin again and see all the different characters, and I just want to watch the trailer all over again. I'm definitely going to check that out. I'm looking forward to playing this game August 25th. I think this is my game of the show, Psychonauts 2, along with Back 4 Blood. But let's go through some other titles. So right after that new trailer and new showcase of Psychonauts 2, they announced that more titles like Doom Eternal and more Fallout games are going to be on Game Pass. Well, basically, scrolling down, 27 games coming to Game Pass and even more set for that. Almost lost my place. They talked about the Skyrim 10th anniversary that's going to be discussed later on in the year, so keep an eye out for that. New Fallout 76 update. I didn't buy this game, and I still won't buy it, and I still won't play it. New Fallout 76 updates. It's a free update called, or DLC, Fallout 76 Steel Rain for Fallout 76 owners out there coming July 7th. And then another DLC or expansion called Fallout 76 Expeditions of the Pitt, or Expeditions to Pitt, coming out in 2022, set for next year. But at least they're adding more stuff to it, so I think I can definitely say it got a little bit better because they're bringing out more content to it. But I heard that the Battle Royale is going away. But I'm not sure I'm going to get it. I don't think I'm going to get it, even with all these new updates coming out. I don't know what you guys have to say about that. Is anyone else out there playing Fallout 76? Curious. Anyone excited for that? The Elder Scrolls Online Console Enhanced, I was going to say extended version. A console enhanced version coming out June 15th. Party Animals for 2022. Nice little game. I thought it was Game Beast for some reason. Or some other game, I forgot. It's like another game with animals that you can play multiplayer with. Hades set for August 13th, 2021. Somerville for next year. This was pretty cool. A new Halo. I knew they were going to show this. You can't have an Xbox show without Halo. New Halo Infinite trailer set, and then we got a release, holiday 2021. It looks like they're ready to come out and release. So they got everything together. Free to play multiplayer season, and it's also going to launch with the game itself for Halo Infinite. Diablo Resurrected, September 23rd, 2021. And a brand new Plague game, A Plague Tale Requiem, set for 2022. I missed out on A Plague Tale of Innocence. I don't know if that has anything to do with the story. Is this basically a sequel, or is it going to tell a different story? So, for you guys who play A Plague Tale of Innocence out there. More Far Cry 6. This is not new. We already got to see this yesterday, and a little bit more of the trailer for this October 7th for 2021. I might end up getting this game. It looks really good. And another favorite from the show, I don't know about anybody else, Slime Rancher 2. It looks like a cute game. 2022. It's like, I seen it. It's like, what is this? A little slime jump on it with some smiley face. But I enjoyed seeing it. I'm definitely going to get this game. It looks fun to play. But I want to see some more gameplay for Slime Rancher 2. Shredders is like the new SSX. I got those vibes from watching it. And the only snowboarding game that I played was way back on, if memory serves, Sean Palmer's snowboarding from Dreamcast, when I used to have one. So this looks pretty good. Shredders, I don't think I'm going to play it though. Shredders coming out this year, sometime in December 2021. Atomic Heart, a new game, new IP called Replace for 2022. The Shroom and Doom update, I'm not sure, I missed out on what game that is associated with. The Shroom and Doom update is for something. Is that what it's called? Or DLC? It's set for June 15th. And speaking of more updates, Among Us, I might end up trying this game when it comes to PlayStation with some of you guys for some custom lobbies. Among Us is getting a 15-player, Among Us is getting 15-player lobbies and 3 imposters on all platforms coming soon. So there's no release date for that. Euden, a new JRPG that they showed 2 of them, and if you can believe it, we got our first 2023 title 2 years from now. Euden, Chronicle Rising for 2022, and Euden 100 Heroes for 2023. Age of Empires, October 28, 2021, and I'll link you guys to the site for ageofempires.com if you guys want to check that out. I missed out on the Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds 2 got announced. I think that's one of the best little announcements for you guys out there. I heard it's a pretty good game, the Outer Worlds. But Flight Simulator 2, July 27, 2021. Maybe this was the game that we saw yesterday during the pre-show of Ubisoft. That was just flying and flying and flying for minutes, for like a good 10 minutes during the pre-show commercial breaks that they had. Flight Simulator 2. Forza Horizon 5. I knew this was going to be coming out. That's not even really a surprise. Just like Halo Infinite. But no Gears of War. I know we didn't see that. Redfall, exclusively, a new Xbox exclusive set for 2022. And I already mentioned 27 games, new games coming to Game Pass. So if you don't have Game Pass, I'm almost just going to wrap up here. And if you could believe it, Xbox mini fridge for the holiday season. Anybody getting that Xbox refrigerator? That refrigerator, put your food in there. Get your little Mountain Dew, put that boy up in there. Store the cold ones in there if you want. Xbox mini fridge this holiday season. But if you don't have a Game Pass, that was basically it. If you don't have the Game Pass, I definitely recommend it to you guys out there. If you are on Xbox, Series X, S, or whatever, you'll definitely be able to get access to these games. And all as the main pattern from this show was that you could play these games day one with the Game Pass. So I'm excited to see some of these games come out for next year. But I think my personal favorites, I'm going Psychonauts 2, Back for Blood, and I'm going Slime Ranchers 2, and then Halo, of course, looks pretty good, as well as Outer Worlds 2. And I'm gonna also throw out the Among Us update with 15 player lobbies. So maybe we'll have 15 player lobbies available when it comes to PlayStation. But from what I know, Among Us is only playable on PC and mobile. So you guys and also Xbox, I think. Isn't it out for Xbox as well? But those are all the titles that I like. I think those are some of my favorites. And I haven't played most of these games like Starfield and all that. I'm not playing Fallout 76, and I'm Gucci on that. But I'm curious to see what y'all liked from the comments. If you want for some of your highlights, I'm about to go ahead and get ready to watch Square Enix. But before I turn this off, what's the status update for Elder Scrolls 6? I wonder where that's gonna come out. Maybe it's not ready yet. Maybe it's a 2022 title. I'm starting to think. Because maybe they're having some delays. Maybe they stopped working on Elder Scrolls 6 to work on the updates for Fallout 76. But I could be wrong, but at least it's getting updated, and they're continuing to bring more content to it, even for throughout this year into the next. But another great show. I'm looking forward to Square Enix the most. But I still enjoyed this, and there's always, what I like about these conferences is still going to be something that you like, and maybe some of you guys really like the Battlefield 2042 multiplayer. It was pretty good, but I just don't know if I want to get it yet. So I might end up waiting instead of just dropping the 70 on it for PlayStation 5, or I can just get the PS4 version, but I'll have less people to play with in the lobbies. I'd rather get the full experience. But let me know what you guys liked about the Xbox and Bethesda showcase. And then I'll be back later on to talk about Square Enix and see what they show.